Jordy. How you doing? Blessed caffeine, I love you so. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Ragnamod 6 here on the Rag 6 server. I'm Katiana. Thank you, District, for sleeping. Much appreciated. We are back, ready to continue our hijinks here in our desert abode with all the fun things going on here. So, I have been evaluating, reviewing everything, trying to figure out how to make this wither work. And I can't. I have not been able to figure out a passive power source to run the stasis chamber at our current technology level. It just won't work. Now, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to... It's like 1,000 RF for the stasis chamber. I am doing pretty well myself. It's way too damn cold. I think it got to like 17 degrees here, Fahrenheit. And I was telling JC earlier, I may have to see if I can get Minecraft set up in my upstairs computer area, because it's so much colder down here in the basement, and it's getting to me. So I may have to see if I can get my streaming setup moved up there to where I can play upstairs where it will be considerably warmer, because this is driving me mad. I think District said the stasis chamber is like 1,000 RF. And I've got some power options, but there are things that need to be fed. So either like the pink furnace that burns things that are pink, I could feed pink dyes into them. Well, I need to have something that converts my bee combs into pink dye to feed into that. Well, I can't do a crafter, and I can't do a sequential fabricator. I've got a furnace generator, but I can't do a hopping botany pot yet. I've like everything I have on my list of things I would do, I don't have access to. And it's like, ugh. Being driven just slightly insane, because I'm like, all of these things I want to do for power for the stasis chamber, none of them are reasonable to do at this time. Now, some of these things in immersive engineering, like, you know, a big old diesel generator or something like that, wherever it may be, or maybe this lightning rod. If that lightning rod is as effective as the one I did in environmental tech, maybe that's the answer. We may look at that one real quick next. But first I wanted to recycle some of these goodies that I was left with one nugget worth, one little tiny bit worth. Really? Really? You're gonna do me dirty like that? One little tiny... Of course you are. So our trip into Mechanism Land is temporarily on hold until we can figure out some sort of power. I haven't even gotten around yet. Come back here. I haven't even gotten around to looking yet to see if there are wither-proof blocks for me to put around said wither to keep him contained. So it's like I hadn't even gotten that far yet because I can't even get to step 2. Like, ugh. Like, okay, fine. We'll go backwards. If that's what we... Oh, and then I put the mill bucket in there. Yeah, in this case, I think I'm just going to be fine to break and lose that teeny tiny bit. I'm not going to lose sleep over that teeny tiny bit. Not too terribly worried about it. So I'm going to tuck in here. It'll generate 16 million RF per lightning strike. To get a lightning strike more easily on your lightning rod, you need to put some steel fence in the middle of the structure. The more you put, the better the chance you can get your strike. So it would be a passive source, but then if you have a long gap in between your lightning strikes, you would have an issue. Oof. 4 HV capacitors. 4 high voltage coil blocks. That's not a cheap date when it's home. Oh my goodness. Now there's the diesel. That generates RF by burning biodiesel, but then you have to have an entire process to create the biodiesel to keep it running. We do have our assembler here, and we do like our assembler. That is definitely something we do like. You can use that to make plant oil. Coker will process bitumen into pet coke. And the distillation tower takes crude oil into diesel and gasoline and lubricant and creates bitumen as a byproduct, but then the bitumen can come into this other machine over here, which ideally you'd want to set those up close to where you have a source of oil, which is where you end up with the pump jack area to see if you have oil, which you would hope, sitting in the middle of a desert, we might be able to get some oil. I mean, in theory. It's a good theory. The refinery makes your biodiesel. Then you have your arc furnace, which you can use for smelting and can recycle items, which is nice. Mixer can be used for making concrete. Crusher is a great big machine for making things into dust. It's like, do we need any of these machines? I mean, like, the crusher makes the dust, but, like, do we actually need to use some of these machines? Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, it's only 1,000,000 iron. Yeah. Is that the one that this quest up here's for? District? Oops. Is that the culinary station or a different one? Yeah, we got that one covered already. That one be set. That reminds me, I did get some more quests done. I did make my arcane crystal dust. No idea what I use it for yet, but I did make some. And then JC, hero that he is, when exploring the nether, found my soil. Saying that 5 times fast. Okay. Gate opener, small gas gate. I don't know what that is. It's from Gateways to Eternity. I'm putting that away somewhere very, very safe so I don't touch it by accident. What the hell is that? Again, I'm not... I'm afraid. I don't know what that is. What? I mean, Gateways to Eternity. A small gas gate sounds rather scary. we should try it out at districts. Ha ha. He won't notice. It'll be a back door. It's just, it's like, yeah. He have a few little friends over. Oh my god. Alright. Let me put that in there. I have no idea what that's about anyway. So, a couple of options here. We could gather the equipment to make these, but then not make them. Just to get the quest done. And then carry the equipment from quest to quest to quest to quest to quest just to collect the quests. And only make the things that we absolutely really want. Like, I really want the assembler, because that's very valuable. The lightning rod would have potential. Oops. But, like, the big squeezer, the big crusher, I don't know if we necessarily need those. The mixer would be nice for doing stuff like mass concrete. That would be nice. The whole process of making oil, you know, we can make diesel to fund the diesel generator, so that has potential if we have oil. So maybe that's what we need to do, is find out if we have oil. Maybe that's what we need to do. So we need to have blast bricks with steel plates to improve our blast furnace. So let me do this. I believe the blast furnace is idle at the moment. It is. Okay, so what I can do is take this down. Oh, interesting. Thank you. Okay, we have our 27 blast brick. I then need 27 steel plates to make the good version. Those are iron. I want steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. See, and that's the other thing. It'd be nice to go ahead and make the machines. Because I do think they did get, I think, upgraded looks. I mean, the last, which pack did I have it in? One of the packs had this in it, but it didn't work. So I didn't get to see it. And I really like this one. And we used the assembler a ton in CT2. But, like, I haven't used the Crusher, the Squeezer, a bunch of those other ones. I haven't used those since Subtech. Which is, you know, eons ago. So it'd be nice to see how they, you know, how if they look the same, if they've changed. Yeah, no, maybe. I probably can get enough iron to make enough steel and stuff to make them all. Even if I make them and I don't hook them up, just to set them out so they're looking there and looking fine. I don't necessarily have to power them up or use them. They could just be there as display pieces. Okay. So come here. No, not that. This. Okay. That gives me the improved blast furnace, which will give me some charcoal. Now, I'm going to move this slightly farther away from this one, because with the improved blast furnace, you can put the side towers on. Oopsie. You can put the side towers on it and provide power to them to make it go faster, which, where it's positioned, I don't really have the power over here to do that at the moment. But I may in the future be able to do that, so we want to have room to do that. Boom. Oh, wait. I need to put the funnel thing on top. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to need a chest to make a funnel. You're just going to camp in that door until Akumi comes back, aren't you? She put a sign up, Akumi's Chipped Workshop. That's cute. Akumi isn't going to like that you've camped in her doorway. I'm just telling you. She's going to be quite crabby when she gets on next. And you really are not going to like a crabby Akumi. Like, at all. I always forget that this has that extra piece. I missed. Okay, then I need the hopper. You go in the middle. Okay, now it should be able to do. Boop. There we go. Very pretty. Okay. So now we've upgraded to the improved blast furnace. Now, first thing we need is a core sample drill used to detect and analyze mineral and fluid deposits to be extracted by an excavator. So this will tie in to the excavator, which is down here, which is a way for us to get ores. So if, let's say, we use the core drill and it shows us we have an iron chunk, we can set the excavator to work and be mining for iron, which would be great. We want all the iron in the world. It can also tell us that we have a liquid chunk that has oil. In which case we would be able to set up the pump jack and get a ton of oil and then set that into the process to be processing that oil. So how bad is a core sample drill when it's at home? Actually, that's not bad at all. That is very reasonable. This is another situation, though, where we're going to need some power. And it needs to be power we can take with us. I'm going to drop that in there. Okay. We're going to need steel scaffolding. I think it was heavies. One of those heavies. Those were lights. 2 lights, 3 steel fences, steel scaffolding. So I got the steel scaffolding. I'm going to need steel fences. Core drill. Okay, so I'm going to need steel fence. I'm going to need steel ingots and steel rods. And I got the steel rods already. Here, here, here. There is 3 of those. Okay, so we've got those and those. Now we need to make some light engineering blocks. So District is very talented to keep doing that. Very much so. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 iron mechanical components, which is going to be 4 copper, 8 iron plates. So we're going to have to go over here and make 8 iron plates. And then we're going to have to go and look and see if we have any more copper, because I have a single ingot on me. Which isn't that? I do. I have a crafting stick, which is a handheld crafting table. So I can craft on the go. They're very handy. It is a crafting table on a stick. Not quite as tasty as a jalapeno on a stick, but just as funny. All right. Copper. Let's see. That's lead. No, I want the lead. I'm putting that away. Okay, so we're looking for any... Oh, the copper right there. You were going to say jalapeno on a stick. Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with that. Yes. I come from the same state as Larry the Cable Guy, so that whole group of comedians I hear about all the time. He literally lives down the road from me, so yeah. Okay, so I need 4 of these, so I'm going to have 8 of those and 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and I love this, watching this work. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Squish. 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 And yes, I'm easily amused, I know. Here we go. Okay, and then we're going to need iron sheet metal, which means we need 4 more iron plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not 4. That's 4. Cooked piglin pork chops are sweet. Drop the meat. I do like them too. is that. So now I can come down here, I can make my light engineering block, and I can come up here and make my core sample drill. And over here. Over here. I can put the rest of, whoops, not that. I can put that away. Okay, so now the core sample drill, when I put it down, it needs power at the bottom. So the easiest way to do this is to hook it up and charge one of these LV capacitors. Because then what I can do is I can carry the LV capacitor around with me. And then check all of the chunks. And then if I find one of interest, I can make a note of which one they are. And then we will set up shop in that location. So this gets me some iron ore and some copper ore, which is obviously very, very nice. We'll drop those off for now. We can process it later. We'll leave with this slag here if I can find somewhere that will have room for it. There, excellent. Okay. Okay, so now it wants us to make the pump jack for oil. We should probably first make another LV capacitor so that we can actually use the darn thing. So first I need to get a couple of these out. We'll need an LV capacitor. Here. One redstone. So now what we can do is I'm going to take this floodlight off. And I'm going to put it away for now. If I put this here, it will charge from the other one. Oh yes. Cooked villager. Only a light meal. And of course you can eat the raw villager as well. So you have to remember to eat the raw and the cooked so you can get 2 points towards your... Oh yeah, I'm a cannibal. I want the hearts, damn it. Hashtag we'll eat anything for hearts. Alright, so let's look at our chunk borders. So we have a chunk right here, like literally right here is a chunk. So if we put this down, and we put this down, I did that in the wrong order, hang on. I need my hammer. Then I'm going to turn all 4 sides of this to output. So that now, no matter which way I put it down now, it will charge this. So now I click on it, and it's going to go... It's going to come back up. Okay, and it's going to tell me I have 100% igneous rock, saturation of 99.31%, expected yield of 34,055 ores in the overworld with no fluid reservoir. So I'm going to leave this here. And I think I can pick that up and look at it again later. I can pick this up. And now I can take it to a different chunk. So I'll come right next door to the, let's do the next chunk. So we'll do this chunk right next door. Click. Click. Okay, now this one has 22.12% cinnabar and 77.88% igneous rock. And it has a lava reservoir. So I could pump for lava and have 964 buckets of lava in this chunk. Boop. Okay. Go chunk number, wait, let's see. That's number 2. Here's number 3. Dunk and dunk and dunk. Yes. Just like that one had cinnabar, I can find an iron. Okay, now this one has cinnabar, igneous rock, and sphalerite, but no fluid reservoir. Now, I don't know, based on the, like, igneous rock, what type of, when it tells me I can get ores, which ores is it going to give me? I don't know. I'm probably going to have to go look at a wiki or something to find out which ores comes out of an igneous rock one. Well, that's just it. The sample doesn't tell me. It tells me cinnabar, igneous rock, sphalerite. It doesn't tell me igneous rock is iron. Oh, ig is iron, isn't it? I'm an idiot. Holy crap, wait a minute. Wait. This very first chunk is 100% igneous. It looks like the picture. The pinkish color. If igneous rock is iron, my very first one, like literally right here, is 100% iron with like 35,000 ores of iron. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up to verify. So this one has a combination of cinnabar and igneous, and this one has cinnabar, igneous, and then this sphalerite. Okay, that's 3. Let's do number 4. I won't have to worry about iron for at least 5 minutes. Okay, this one has cinnabar and sphalerite, no igneous here, and also no fluid. Okay, so this is, Google says that one's just regular rock. It says ores though. Or would it just give me stone? See, these are the things I do not know. If I can find one that has iron, okay, so this one's got cinnabar, silt, and crude oil. 6.8 million. 6.8 million millibuckets of crude oil. We struck oil. I am now in Saudi Arabia. Boom. So this chunk right here is where we'd want to put a pump jack for oil. But we want to keep going and see if we can find a chunk that has an ore in it that would be good for putting the excavator. So let's put, back up. Good call. Very good call, Jordy. J, not J, M. What did I put my waypoint, my waypoint thing to? No, that's my backpack. Waypoints. What did I do waypoints? I don't have it set to anything. Well, how about minus? Minus is good. Minus is good. Minus. Oil reserves. Reserves is not spelled that way. Oil reserves. Boom. Okay. Back over here. Did I press this one yet? Nope, I didn't. We'll have to recharge our power here pretty quick. Shoop. Shoop. Water. We have silt and we have sphalerite, and here we have water. Okay, so we'll put this down here, and we'll do another waypoint, and here we have water reserves. Which, that's not as valuable, because when you have sinks in the pack, you have unlimited water. So that's not, you know, as nice, but okay, I think we have, nope, we are out of power. Okay, so let's go recharge. So the good news is we do have an oil. And it's relatively close to our home base. So this is good. We just need to flatten an area out and let's see. Is there a wiki for the immersive engineering that I can look up? So immersive engineering. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Immersive engineering silt ores. That's not how you spell ores either. Oh my gosh. It's silt. Oh my gosh. Immersive engineering core sample drill. There. Here. Okay, that's how it's used. Okay, maybe I have to look at the excavator to see the details. Immersive core sample types. That just took me right back to my search. Let's try the immersive Engineering. Excavator. Oh, detailed in the mineral deposit article. That's what I need. Mineral deposit article. Okay, so we need this. We need immersive engineering. Mineral deposits. Here. Mineral deposits. Cinnabar will give me redstone ore, cinnabar ore, ruby ore, and sulfur. Silt will give me clay, sand, and gravel. It doesn't list the other one, but it says taken from the engineer's manual. I wonder if this information is in the manual. Let's go get the book. Okay, simple machines, no. Heavy machines, no. Oil processing. Tools. Mineral deposits. The deposits of ore found around your world are nothing new to you. What you have so far left out of the consideration, though, are mineral veins, which contain a mix of different ores. A special machine might be able to help you with that. Survey tools. Whoa, 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 whoa. To begin looking for mineral veins, you'll want to craft some survey tools. By venturing out and using these tools on various blocks of natural soil, you can identify veins and find their approximate positions. Each sample you take of the same vein gets you a more accurate read on what it contains and where it originates. Note that veins can overlap, so you